So hi, my name is Kirk Donohoe. I'm the Chief Product Officer of Mangopay. Prior to joining Mangopay, I've been an entrepreneur for most of my life. Built my very first company when I was 18 years old, and then built many companies there after that. Most of the companies I've built have been in the FinTech space. So I'm quite familiar with trying to hire great engineering and great design talent across the world to build these companies. I joined Mangopay back in 2022, so December 2022. As my company was acquired by Mangopay, my previous company, which is a fintech company in the payment space. And since then, I've gone on to become the CPO of Mangopay, and I drive a team of close to 80 people across product design and data science within Mangopay. So some of the products we've built with Cleveroad span identity verification solutions, so integration of KYC providers and building very complex workflows around those KYC providers, being able to aggregate account-based data of customers in order to run credit scoring analysis against that account-based data, that transactional history on a bank, and Cleveroad bringing the engineering capability to build that experience and those workflows in that product, but also the business analysis experience has been great. Beyond that, we've worked on invoicing platforms with Cleveroad. We've built complex payment workflows with Cleveroad, and what I felt was particularly important is how much Cleveroad has respected the need to be certified and ISO certified, to be able to really conform to what's expected in these very complex and intricate regulatory products that we build. We really need a partner who appreciates and gets behind security and regulation and compliance. And it's one thing to say you do, but the other thing is to actually go out and get those standards and those certifications in ISO to do that. And that's what Cleveroad has. And that just brings a great amount of confidence that the developers that are working on the products have the experience, they've been there, done that, they know what good looks like, but also the business analysis and the business analyst teams and the product management team also have that. So they can come and they can say, well, listen, it needs to be done this way because of certification standards, PCI, ISO as well. So looking across what we've built in terms of payment workflows, invoicing platforms, identity verification platforms, banking as a service considerations, it's great. It's great to be able to have a partner who takes that framework of building seriously. So most of the products that I've been building for the last decade have been in the finance and payment space. So very, very complicated products, which involve speaking to many connected parties, banks and acquirers and payment networks likes. And so building these products are quite difficult because you're not only considering regulatory compliance matters, but you're also considering deep integration with other parties, as well as trying to deliver a very best customer experience so the actual product is successful. It's tremendously difficult to hire great talent to do these projects, specifically the engineering product side. And we see this absolutely in Mangopay too, and I've seen this right across all the companies I've built. So finding the right partner that allows you to scale and bring on this engineering and product talent quickly, and really strong talent too, quickly, is paramount to success. If you can't find the right partner to allow you to accelerate your roadmap and deliver new features, experiences that customers want that are in a compliant environment, you don't really have a business to develop and scale. So we've been so fortunate, having worked with so many other consultancy partners and agencies across the world to find Cleveroad. I think what we found really special about Cleveroad is their attentiveness. They really, really care about being responsive, getting back to you as quickly as possible, not just bringing great engineering talent, but also great product talent to the table as well to help you accelerate that roadmap and build the features and functions you need to succeed. And then beyond all that, the level of care they give at customer success, project management. I'm yet to come across many companies who are actually proactive, that reach out to you daily, weekly basis to see if everything's going okay, that truly care about how their team is performing, even though it may be just staff augmentation or actually giving a designated tribe to build something. But they actually care about how their team is performing, doing performance review of their team, ensuring they're following the best-in-class standards, which gives you a lot of comfort, right? As a founder, CEO, CPO, and you're trying to work on many different aspects of the business, it gives you great comfort that somebody else beyond you cares about the performance of that team, and they're ensuring they're delivering the best work. So working with Cleveroad is a pleasure. I mean, straight away, within the first couple of days, you know you can trust them to bring the best people and make sure those people are doing their best work. And then around that, the support as well is just really profound. They really do help to make sure that your product, company will be successful. So yeah, it's really been great. So finding the right talent for to build your product is really difficult. You know, when you're building a complex finance, payments product, commerce-based product, you really are trying to find resources across every level or every part of the stack, from architectural resources to strong back-end resources to good front-end resources, design, product management, project management, BA. Many resources to find, and you know, being able to go to a company like Cleveroad and knowing that they have those types of resources that can really help you build that stack is powerful. I'm accustomed to, before Cleveroad, having to work with many different partners to find these resources. The fact that a company has all of those resources within that are highly trained and highly specialized. We specifically have worked with really strong front-end development in Cleveroad. So in the React and TypeScript frameworks. But we've also worked with great Java and .NET developers too, and very strong BAs. And they've taken really nascent concepts, not very well defined, just an idea, I suppose, and being able to break that down and articulate what the problem is to be solved, wrap that front-end BA and back-end team around that problem, and actually take something from 0 to 1, which is highly unique. Most would ask for you to deliver everything nicely in a package, and ask for you to get into the very fine detail before they start. But Cleveroad are really comfortable in the ambiguity. They're really comfortable being able to ask you the hard questions and figure out what's the best way to approach it. And they bring ideas and concepts to help you, you know, make sure you're building the right thing with the right tech and stack and all. So that's been pretty important for us. And so I've continuously turned to Cleveroad under those situations, just to be able to, one, bring that team, that well-managed team, so we can build the features and experiences, but also being able to scale up that team at a moment's notice as well, which is fantastic. You know, being able to just simply message the customer success team, or at times the CEO of Cleveroad, which is brilliant, and say, hey, I need a developer quite quickly. I need to ramp up on a very specific thing because I want to get this shipped to a customer quickly so we can test. We think it's a real opportunity. And then for it to be so responsive and come back with that resource quite quickly. I mean, literally sometimes with the same day or the next day, to help, because they understand the importance of you trying to succeed, is really special. So again, this idea of being able to move quickly is everything in building new products and building new companies that are technology-based companies. And more often than not, as much as you like to plan and be organized and think about the team you want today and tomorrow, it doesn't always work that way. So the fact that you can engage a partner in a moment's notice and say, you know, I really want to get going on this project. I think it's super important that we deliver it in this quarter or this month. And then Cleveroad can respond quickly to that need. Of course, it's not always possible because, you know, a company like Cleveroad is in high demand. So their resources are already pretty utilized everywhere. But actually, in our scenario, we've been quite fortunate, I feel. When we have reached out, we have got that very quick response to say, you know, I believe we have a resource or many resources available the next week or two that can help you. And that's really been brilliant because, as I say, you live or die as a company, particularly a technology company, particularly building a new product or building a new technology company, and how quickly you can move and how fast you can build and how fast what you build you can test. And so having a partner that is responsive and really cares about your success like that has been great. And that's exactly what we've seen on what we've built with the products we've built with Cleveroad, right? So over the last many years working with Cleveroad, they've just been able to really respond to new concepts or ideas that I may have had as an entrepreneur or founder that I wanted to test out, or my team have wanted to respond or test out. I actually get a sense that they're excited by what we're building as well. So it's not just putting anybody on a project, it's putting the right people in the project who will also be excited. So really feel like they're part of that team. And on many occasions, that's what it's been. It's not just being Cleveroad coming in to manage a specific feature or experience or an aspect of a product. It's Cleveroad resources coming in and augmenting an existing team that exists within the companies I've built. And so when they do that, and when they do come in, they really feel like part of that team from day one. The culture that they conform to or adopt to is our culture. And that's very important, because we never really want someone to feel isolated on a team. We want to make them feel like there's a cohesive feel to that team and we're working as a singular team. And so it's never really felt like Cleveroad developers or project managers or designers or product managers have come in to sit and decide and build something specific. They blend in with our team and bring that same passion to the team, which is everything. So when I reflect over the many years of working with Cleveroad, much of what we've built and how quickly we've built it across many projects and many products as well, Cleveroad has been a very important factor in that success. So we've launched products right across the globe in the fintech and payment space. We've launched products specific to specific countries in that space. We've launched features that have really transformed our business, and Cleveroad has been at the heart of many of that. And somebody that takes that very seriously and understands that deadlines are important, because, as I said before, you live or breathe on your speed as an early stage company. It is fantastic, and without Cleveroad, I really doubt we would have had the success we've had across many companies and products over the past years. So when I reflect on that, and it's funny when you take a step back and you talk about a partner like that, not to get choked up or like that or emotional, but it's really important how finding the right partner that believes in what you believe and cares about what you build and understands that time is of the essence. And I absolutely have no qualms whatsoever recommending Cleveroad to any other partner who's considering them. It's been a no-brainer for us, and it will continue to be a no-brainer as long as they can keep providing us with fantastic people to work on our projects who are passionate. It'll be a no-brainer for us to work with them in the future as well.